Hi everybody, I am back with another video for you. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Natalie and this is As the Pennies Drop. Now this channel is all about creating a life you love, a life you deserve, and a life you desire. I am a conscious manifestation coach and I offer a variety of one-on-one coaching solutions specifically to guide you. For those of you that are looking to manifest your dream life, to release all those awful limiting beliefs that are holding you back from creating a life you love, deserve, and desire, and to guide you in changing your self-concept. So you need look no further, just click on the link below and send me a message and I will be more than happy to get in touch with you. So today's video is all based around the everyone is you pushed out concept, and I'm going to be breaking it down so I can make it extremely clear for you all who are still struggling with manifesting certain things in your life or how you are treated in your life and why certain things are showing up in a particular way. So we're going to break it all down, get rid of all the myths and just focus on exactly what everyone is you pushed out is. Your current reality is literally confirmation of what you think about yourself, what you believe about yourself in all areas of your life. It is literally a reflection of what you think to be true about you and your beliefs. So everything that you believe to be true about yourself is then formed into an assumption. An assumption with enough dominant energy will then be true, which will then be manifested out into the world and reflected back at you like a mirror. So your outer world is literally mirroring what you think and believe to be your dominant assumption about yourself to be true. People are literally a confirmation of what you see and feel to be true about you. So simply put, because you believe this to be true about yourself, this is your manifestation. This is your assumption. This is your creation. And the confirmation you're getting back is exactly what you are feeling to be true about you. So please let me know in the comments below if this resonates to you, because when we show up in the world believing ourselves to be a particular way, having certain beliefs about ourselves that then create the manifestation, that then create the assumption, that gets pushed out and then it gets reflected back at us. So we feel like we've got evidence of it actually being true, so therefore it must be true. You'll find that with a negative self-concept that you'll get people reflecting back to you that, you know, you're not worthy. You're not valuable to the world. You're invisible, in fact. You know, people will let you down. People will be unkind to you. People will dismiss you. People won't see you. You'll feel unlovable. You'll feel unsupported. You'll feel like nobody has your back. You'll feel alone and isolated. And in some cases, you'll feel abandoned. So simply put, your reality is your reflection of what you think about yourself, what you believe to be true about yourself. It is literally your mirror telling you, we're just responding to what it is that you believe to be true. This is your dominant assumption, your dominant thought. And this is one step, one part of everyone is you pushed out, broken down. So I'm going to go into the next part now. So if you have a specific belief and truth about how people are going to treat you based on your negative self-concept, then people are going to treat you in a particular way. This could be just specifically a specific person. It could be that you have limiting beliefs about yourself in, for example, in loving relationships. Or it could be that you feel that you are unpopular. You've always felt like you were unpopular and you're a hard person to like. what you experience is basically based on your assumption of what you believe true on how you feel people will constantly, consistently show up and treat you. Likewise, if you feel that people are always loving and kind to you, they're always so respectful to you, they always value you, they always want to be around you, they always want to do things with you, fun things with you, they always speak highly of you, they're always so kind and loving and supportive to you, they're always so generous, people are always so trustworthy. Again, because that is your dominant assumption, that is your truth, that is your beliefs on how people will show up, that is what will be reflected back to you in your reality. So if you, as an example of this, if you think that, for example, you are not relationship material and relationships are hard work and they're always a struggle and men or women never treat you well, and it's just, you're always on tenterhooks, or it's always that fight or flight feeling, you're always feeling anxious or stressed, or you always think that people will cheat on you. Again, that is going to be your dominant assumption, that is going to manifest, that is going to be your creation, and that is going to reflect back at you. So I know for myself, and I've spoken quite openly about it on this channel, that when I unintentionally, because it is unintentional, we don't go out intentionally wanting to have a negative self-concept, but when I had unintentionally a negative self-concept, I had such little belief about myself, such low value, such low self-worth, I didn't respect myself. I literally put up with horrendous behaviors from people. Such unkind, cruel things happened to me in loving relationships, in friendships, with my family. And I've been absolutely 100% open about talking about that, because I do not want people to continue to go through this kind of torture unintentionally, and because it can be changed. So when I started working on my self-concept, now it took me quite a while because I didn't do it persistently. But when I started working on my self-concept, I did start to see little changes reflected back at me, like certain people would just kind of fade away from my life like a floating cloud. Certain people just wouldn't show up in my life anymore, but I still had a lot of drama going on with people, which I didn't like and was very, very disturbing. But when I did more of the work, when I intentionally focused on changing my self-concept, changing my assumptions about myself, changing my beliefs about myself, changing the way I showed up in the world, that created the manifestation, that created the dominant assumption, that got pushed out. And what I got back and what I have now is a transformed life with only trustworthy people, only kind people, only loving people, only genuine people, only generous, supportive people that all have my back, that really care about me and consider me, and are thoughtful and, and think of me a lot. And this only came about when I started to do the self-concept work intentionally, persistently. So I am absolute proof, and you can test this, you can try this out. Again, comment in the box below if you have tested and tried this and you've seen it actually work for you, because this will also help other people that are struggling with their self-concept or struggling with how they are being treated in the world. So the one mistake that I made was that I didn't do the work persistently enough. I maybe did it first thing in the morning, maybe a little bit during the day, and maybe in the evening, but I didn't do it persistently enough to stop the old story still being pushed out. I did see small changes, but it wasn't enough. So when I started to do the work persistently, by changing the story about how I wanted to be seen in the world, what I wanted to be true about myself, that is when, and only when, things in my outer reality reflected back at me. And like I said, I literally, God's honest truth, I only have kind, loving, supportive, genuine, loyal, trustworthy, loving people in my life who really give a damn about me. And it has been like that for quite a long time now. And I am always so grateful for that. I'm always so grateful for the fact that I've done the work, because I no longer have the pain of going out and thinking that people are going to be horrible to me, or going out and thinking a stranger's going to say something nasty to me, or going out and thinking that you know, if I was in a loving relationship still, that they're going to be nasty to me. It's not going to happen anymore, because I've raised my vibration, I've raised my standards, I've changed the way that I view myself, and I've done it so persistently, and I do it every day. I do it every day because I don't want to revert back to that old person and get treated like crap again. Nobody should be treated like crap. And I don't want that for you or for me. So I do this every single day. So this is a breakdown of Everyone Is You pushed out. And this really is the most fundamental part of consciously manifesting and transforming your life. It really is. So if you want to start anywhere, start with you. Start with how you are seeing you reflected back to you through other people, specific people, jobs, money situations, how you're living, your current lifestyle, whatever it is. Use your reality as confirmation of how you view yourself. And then all you need to do is change that story to, you know, I am adored, I am loved, I am easily lovable, I am popular, people like me wherever I go, I am valued, I am worthy beyond belief, I am constantly being complimented on how amazing I am amazing, I am loved and accepted exactly as I am, I've always been loved and accepted exactly as I am. You know, we can also use this to revise old limiting beliefs. People have always been kind to me. People have always shown up in my world, respecting me and being so incredibly respectful. I've always found it easy to be in loving relationships. I find being in a loving relationship really easy and effortless. Men or women are always being so lovely to me in loving relationships. I'm always being respected. I've always been valued. I'm always being shown that I'm the one that's chosen. I've always been prioritized and respected. I've always been supported. I've always had trustworthy people in my life. I always have trustworthy people in my life. I can show up in the world exactly as I am and be accepted for exactly as I am, and loved and adored, because I love and adore myself. I am irresistible. I am cherished. I'm absolutely adorable. So you see, that just rolls off my tongue because I do these things constantly throughout the day. I choose a few little affirmations and I loop them. So the final point of this video, now I've explained kind of two parts of Everyone Is You pushed out, is this. And people don't say this enough on law of attraction videos. In fact, Sammy Ingram did actually in one of her videos when she was talking about Everyone Is You pushed out. But you unintentionally have a negative self-concept. It is not your fault that you have a negative self-concept. Unintentionally, this has happened through people and events external to you. It doesn't mean that you need to be a doormat and accept this horrendous behavior that you are experiencing. It doesn't mean that you need to put up with this behavior. In fact, if you are experiencing behaviors that are not kind, that are disrespectful, that where people are not being trustworthy, where people are letting you down consistently, show yourself some respect and walk away. And then keep away from these people and focus on your self-concept. Build yourself up, raise your standards, focus on how you want to be seen in the world, repeatedly do the work over and over again until it starts to reflect back at you. And even then, repeatedly do the work. Now, some of these people might come back into your life. And if they do, it's your choice whether you accept them back. You don't have to. It's completely up to you. It really is up to you. But I just wanted to say, you don't have to put up with unkind people. You don't have to put up with unkind behavior. Show yourself some self-respect. Walk away from them. Step back and focus on you. Put some healthy boundaries in place. Start focusing on you, creating your new self-concept, And like I said, if you choose that you want these people back, then that's fine, but that's your choice. And if they do come back to you and you want them back, they will only come back to you at that new vibrational level, because you will be pushing out a different you to the world. So they can only reflect back that person to you. And that is everyone is you pushed out. As always, I'm Natalie, and I really appreciate all of your support on this channel. So please feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment. I love getting your lovely comments. If this resonates, please feel free to put a little comment down below, because it not just helps me, because I love responding to the comments that I get, because they're always so incredibly amazing, and I intend for them always to be incredibly amazing. But also it could really inspire other people as well, so they don't feel so alone going through this. That's it from me today, everybody. Take care, and I will be back soon.